Chicago to this 17-13 mark. Still no Derrick Rose. Obviously hasn't played a game yet. As we mentioned, Hamilton's been out. Tom Thibodeau and his staff and the players have really, they grinded out a lot of nights, Hubie. It's pretty amazing that they're in the 5th spot with all the stuff they've dealt with.
Mike, it's all about defense and then chemistry and team play. They lack the 3-ball like they had a year ago, but they make up for it in overall chemistry between guys working hard.
Be tough to make up for it on this floor as Miami's been dominant at home. Bosch misfires. Hinrich the rebound. The Heat 15-2 here in Miami, including the last 5. Nice entry pass to Boozer. Couldn't control it, and then he throws it away.
Usually Chicago is very methodical in the half-court game. There's a lot of motion. They take the ball from the one side to the other. A lot of baseline screening. Now at the other end, we have Miami averaging 103 a game. That's 4th best in the league against a team that's only giving up 91 a game. Should be interesting tonight.
And one of the real fun matchups is Luol Deng guarding LeBron James. Deng, one of the best defensive players in the NBA. Shot blocked by Boozer. Still Miami ball with 3 to shoot. There's not a lot of guys that can cover LeBron James, and I'm not saying Deng can, but he's a tough defender.
Well, this is just a great rotation. One thing you can count on with Chicago, they're going to rotate and help out. The main thing is you must hit your 3-point shots.
Wade floats it in as the shot clock expires. He's been on a nice stretch, Hubie.
Oh, you like it. Mainly over the last 6 games, he's averaging over 20 points. Over the last 4 games, he's averaging 25 points. And that's what they're looking for here because he's shooting an all-time high over 54%.
Noah down low on a nice bounce pass from Deng. The Heat overall, they're the best shooting team in the NBA field goal percentage-wise, and they're 2nd in 3-point percentage. Haslam struggling to get it. James single coverage. Hinrich trying to help. Ball poked away. Good help defense from Hinrich. Deng running the floor. Hamilton.
If Chicago is going to win this game tonight, it comes down to can you hit the open shots. There's a lot of pressure on their perimeter people who have been sporadic, to say the least, during the early part of this season.
They're 23rd in the league in shooting. Nice pass that time, and that should have been a goaltend.
Absolutely.
A little late whistle, but the right one, as Bosch hit it off the glass. The Bulls, for all their good defense.
Now just keep an eye on this now. An excellent pass. Anytime you front the post, which Miami loves to do, they're looking for the lob pass. That's the second one that was completed.
Noah guarding Bosch to start. James on a pull-up. And James shooting a career high 54% from the field.
Mike, a lot of it is due to the fact that his mid-range game is outstanding. Then he is shooting over 40% for the first time in the 3-ball.
Noah, nice pass inside. Noah, maybe the best passing center in the NBA.
Mike, when you average 4.4 assists, you're only 2nd to LeBron James for front court people. I would think that's a pretty heady stat.
An incredible number for a center. Marc Gasol's another one up there. Bosch stripped by Hinrich, his 2nd steal. Brings it back out, sets, tries the 3, and that's good.
Right. Now he has double teamed hard. Hinrich, very intelligent player, very quick to double team the post people, and he's had 2 quick deflections.
Hinrich has always been one of the better defenders at his position. Injuries have kind of hurt him in recent years. The former All-NBA defender. James stripped but foul. Boozer on the reach-in.
Give you a little test there. Just watch the quickness here off the dribble. You're going to see the double team come from the corner. Hinrich timed that perfectly on the high bounce and then the execution. We know that Hinrich is a heady guy, a high IQ, an excellent defender, and the coaching staff loves the fact that he distributes the basketball perfectly the way they would like it for shot attempts for other people.
Well, he's not scoring big numbers. He's not shooting well, as you pointed out. But Tom Thibodeau says he's been so invaluable without Derrick Rose because he runs the offense, and he really is the good first line of defense.
Mike, they've played 30 games coming in here tonight. Half of the games are decided by 6 points or less. No Rose, no Hamilton for a lot of games. Heinrich out, and it's just been incredible that they've been able to stay in.
Boozer, nice move. And the foul, and a chance for a three-point play. Heinrich with a pretty bounce pass. And the Bulls have hit 5 of their first 6 shots, 4 of them with assists.
Now, if you like good passing, you love team play, this is the team to watch. From the foul line down, that is the 4th completed perfect, unselfish bounce pass to a guy cutting to the basket.
And LeBron James, Hubie, with the foul. He's been known to go consecutive games without any fouls. And Eric Spoelstra doesn't like what he sees in the first 3.5 minutes, so he calls a time.
No, I like the timeout, mainly because of the fact of the double teaming is upsetting them. And then also the passing, movement without the ball by Chicago, excellent.
Early first quarter in Miami. Bulls with a 5-point lead. Our aerial coverage brought to you by DirecTV. If you call yourself a sports fan, you got to get DirecTV. So Bulls starting off impressively. Talk about starting off impressively. Tom Thibodeau as a head coach, 21 years as an assistant. All he's done is had the most wins his first year, most wins his second year, and holding things together pretty well without a star player in his third year. He has done an unbelievable job.
Mike, no excuses. He never gives an excuse. It's always about the next game. We're going to play hard and we're going to fight you. And when I said that you are involved in 30 games, half of your games, by 6 points or less, you know your team is giving it to you. The guys who are outperforming every night are laying it on the line.
Chalmers, meanwhile, tried to drive. And good defense again from Heinrich with the offensive foul, and an excellent start here for the Bulls. You know, Thibodeau told the team, hey, we're shorthanded to start, but let's just move in the right direction, focus on improving every day, and we'll play the best basketball in the second half of the season. They played some great basketball in the first half. They've had some lemons as well, but they are holding it together after a turnover there.
Mike, it's difficult for them because their 3 main scorers are front court people. They pass the ball extremely well. Boozer's a great post-up guy. Now, what's the problem? With the shot clock down, when they kick the ball out on a double team, the 3-point shooting sporadic. A year ago, automatic. That's the difference.
Losing so many of those key guys as James knocks down the jumper. Nate Robinson, one of their few 3-point shooters who can come off the bench and hit the 3. Last year, the bench was full of them. Overall team certainly better, as you said. Dang. Hamilton left open. Can't get it to go. Boozer, the offensive rebound, stripped by Chalmers.
If you're going to hurt Miami, you've got to hurt them in second shot attempts. Oh, offensive foul.
Excellent defense from Joakim Noah.
That's what I love about Noah. He sacrifices his body and takes the charges. Same thing with Deng. Watch this. He's taking that right in the chest. They say, what's the big deal? Well, the guy's 7 foot who just ran into his chest. All right? It's not like a 5'6" guy, 160 pounds. We're talking a big man laying it on you and catching you with the forearm right on your number.
They've forced 4 turnovers already, and we're not even 5 minutes into the game. Dang, nice little pump fake, but James is lurking behind them, perhaps altering that shot. Wade the drive and the finish with a foul. Going left, shooting right, and a chance for a 3-point play.
When Wade is having his night, he loves to go to his left. And when he gets down in here now, he'll bring that shot right back into your face. Watch how he does it. He brings it right back into Heinrich's face, except it's behind the hand. And he just loves it, and he relishes the contact. And the number's right here, Mike. That's what you like to see here. The 20%, 51% high for his career. The rebounding and the assists are starting to improve.
When you've got LeBron James shooting 54% and Dwyane Wade at 51%, that's not a pleasant thing for the opponents.
How about this guy Bosch? He's slacking at 56, right? So the big threes score and shoot well.
No, a nice move, but couldn't finish. Haslam with a rebound.
Mike, this is a night where all the easy plays, Chicago cannot miss the easy plays. You got to score.
Bosch left open. 7 straight points now for Miami, and they're back in front. Hamilton double team. Lost it. Excellent double team. Haslam and James. Chalmers to Wade.
Right now, Thibodeau has got to figure out what are you going to do anytime a guy catches the ball foul line extended on the sideline, because they're trapping automatically, and that was one turnover, and they've got a couple of deflections.
Boozer tried to throw it down. Hard to hear the whistle. James shaken up on the play, got hit in the throat. He didn't like the call as Boozer drew the foul and will shoot a couple of free throws.
If you're a Chicago fan, Mike, you love the attack. You love the fact that they're a frustration. Boozer attacks. Watch this. He's going to go strong now. Now, he did not hit LeBron with a deliberate thing in the throat.
The foul was on Haslam. Boozer misses the free throw. James seems to be okay. Boozer had a season-high 31 points in their last game. And he seems to be sometimes the whipping boy in Chicago in terms of when things aren't going well. He's not putting up the numbers he did in Utah. That's not going to happen. Is the criticism of him unfair?
No, mainly because he's only shooting 68%. That's a major negative for a good post-up player like Boozer. They run him into the post. And also, he's at 47%, which is his lowest field goal percentage all the way back to when he was a rookie.
Chalmers left open and nails the three. Got knocked down. And the Heat on a 12-1 run have opened up a 6-point lead.
Now, the reason for the major jump in scoring from 98 to 103 for the Heat, it's the three ball.
Well, Hamilton, that's a veteran move. Chalmers was all over him. Hamilton gave him a little bit of a shove, went backdoor, and the reverse layup off the glass. There's some pretty good tenacity on the defensive end right now from both teams, Yubi. Wade drives, sidesteps Noah. James for three. Side of the backboard. Quick outlet. Hamilton and Dang have a 2-on-1. Alley-oop. Too high.
Oh, my. If you notice, Chicago is not a fast-breaking team. There's no doubt about it. You have to have guys to run. Hamilton has had a foot injury all year. Now, you know Deng will want to get out there. Now, they've been out here twice, Mike, and they've come up empty. You must score the easy ball and get second shot easy attempts if you're going to win in this building.
I think Tom Thibodeau was saying my, oh, my, oh, my as well.
Yeah, my, oh,
with a few other words mixed in as Wade hits the jumper.
See, he's looking for the ball, and he's looking to score. He's not looking to make the next pass. And he's taking Rip Hamilton, and he's shooting the ball right in Hamilton's face.
Wade 4 for 5 from the field to start. Boozer on the baseline. Both teams shooting well. The turnovers have hurt early for Miami and now Chicago. They've turned it over 6 times already. James. Chalmers wide open.
I'll tell you right there, that was an offensive foul by LeBron James. He ran right over Heinrich, and they didn't get the call.
Dang, back up top. Heinrich, little fake, sets. Can't get the three to go. Noah battles for the rebound. One of the best rebounders in the game. Heinrich will try again.
They're getting good looks, Mike. You can't ask for any better looks than they're getting.
James off the glass.
See, unfortunately, the transition game is hurting Chicago. Not the half-court sets by Miami, but the transition game. They're getting him into 2-on-1, 4-on-3 situations and scoring easily off the dribble.
And the Bulls want timeout as Miami shooting 64% from the field here in the first, with Dwayne Wade leading the way.
Now, they're right here. This is a great move by Wade, fading to his left. That's the third one that he's made going left. Here you have a 2-on-1 situation. Send it down strong. And right now you can see the disappointment from Heinrich.
Welcome back to an NBA Friday presented by State Farm. As the Heat, a strong surge here in the first, leading by 6, 3.5 remaining in this first. NBA Wednesday next week at 8. Kobe Bryant and the Lakers against Tim Duncan and the Spurs. Then at 10:30, it's the Mavericks and the Clippers. Coverage tips off Kia NBA Countdown at 7:30 on NBA Wednesday next week. Clippers had that winning streak snapped. Spurs had their winning streak snapped last night, but the West, boy, there's so many good teams, Ubi.
You're right about that, Mike. Anytime that you say Oklahoma City and then the Clippers as well as Memphis and then last night San Antonio, you're talking about 4 teams, and a dark horse out there is Golden State playing great basketball.
Heinrich misses. Gibson the rebound. Heinrich's had good looks. He just can't get it to fall.
Remember we said early that sporadic shooting on the 3 ball. They are now 1 for 5 in the 3 already in this game. Getting good looks.
Boozer aggressive and gets it to go. Marco Bellinelli and Taj Gibson have come on for Chicago. Meanwhile, for Miami, Ray Allen, Joel Anthony, and Shane Battier off the bench.
Now Boozer's the only Chicago Bull with more than 1 field goal. He's 4 for 4 from the field.
Shot clock down to 6.
Okay, that's a war right there. Deng and LeBron James. Now, give Deng a ton of credit. He was denying that corner pass to LeBron James time and time again. And then once they bumped, he lost his footing, and they called the foul on him. Now, you could call a foul on both guys and foul both guys out in 1 possession on that matchup tonight. Okay?
Battier to Joel Anthony. Anthony can't get it to fall. And Gibson the rebound. Gibson, who signed that nice free agent deal in the offseason, has really started to come on. Started the other night for Noah and had his best game of the year, playing big time minutes, about 45 minutes.
Nice pass.
The ball movement, but the good recovery. Bellinelli drills the line drive.
Now, this guy we know can shoot the ball. As a starter, he averaged 15 points a game. As coming off the bench, only 5. But the drastic part is in the field goal shooting, where he shoots it over 45% as a starter and then in the mid-30s as off the bench. They need him tonight.
His first year in Chicago, signed a free agent deal. Gibson called for a foul, got a little over aggressive on his defensive Ray Allen. And the team's 4th team foul. First in the last 2 minutes. Our big board on NBA TV Tuesday. Knicks and Pacers, Indiana. Miami and Portland on TNT on Thursday. And then ESPN next Friday. Chicago at New York. And the Thunder and the Lakers in LA. I'm going to ask you later about the Lakers. You mean what you think where they're going. Norris Cole in the game. Shot clock down to 2. Cole has to put it up. Good contesting of the shot from Heinrich. Heinrich, even though he's missed some threes, he's all over the place.
No, Mike, he's a perfect point guard in regards to defense, distribution, ball handling, and he's not afraid to make the key play in pressure situations. The big thing is the shooting this year, 36%, and then also 36% in threes.
Shot clock down to 3. Heinrich's going to have to hoist one up. Drives, just gets it off in time, in and out. And Gibson the offensive rebound.
We tell you now, this team can offensive rebound the ball. Gibson and Noah are 2 of the better front court people that we have in the league in offensive second chance points.
Gibson had 21 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 blocks, all season high in their game on Wednesday, playing 45 minutes with Noah out with the flu. James drives right at Boozer. Cole to Battier. Battier. Heinrich a rebound.
I tell you, Heinrich is putting his body in there.
Bellinelli down low to Gibson. And Gibson draws the foul. Tough matchup on Battier in the low post. And Gibson will shoot 2.
Yeah, I like the move that time, Mike. I was surprised. I thought he had let the cutter go by first. Now keep an eye in the center of your stage. You're going to see in traffic. Gibson is going to come up on the weak side. Watch, see, in that way, LeBron James could not go up and block his shot. He used the rim as a defender.
Gibson now in his 4th year in the league. Last year played so well off the bench. Didn't start a game. And then signed a 4-year, $32 million deal. He's just one of those guys coaches love. He plays so hard defensively, a good rebounder. Has a better offensive game, I think, now that he's going to get more opportunities.
Well, you have to remember that last year, Asik at 7 feet was really a mainstay out on their floor, not only with the rebounding, shot blocking, and post-up play. So they really, when they came with Asik, and then also Gibson, they were coming with 2 guys that could really score and rebound the ball.
Bulls have answered nicely. with an 8-0 run. James misses. Boozer holds off Anthony.
They're doing an excellent job in keeping Miami to one shot attempt.
+6 on the boards. Bulls 11-5 rebounding edge. Shot clock turned off. Bellinelli gets inside, high off the glass, and Boozer right there for the follow.
See, if you're going to get by off the dribble and you rotate, you're opening up that weak side, and the weak side rebounders for Chicago are going to be on the glass.
And the Bulls end with a 10-0. Allen on the drive. Ray Allen to the basket.
Well, that time, see, Bellinelli, he gambled. You can't gamble on a player like Ray Allen, because once he blows by you, it's automatic, and you can't foul him because he shoots over 90%.
See Nate Robinson in the game with Bellinelli, Gibson, Noah, and Dang for Chicago. That ball movement that Thibodeau talked about, as Dang shot off the mark, was impressive in that first quarter, Hubie. As Cole drives to the basket, lefty layup from Norris Cole.
Now, Robinson, you got to stop the ball. Your job when you're back is to stop the dribbler at the top of the circle. The worst case, at the foul line.
Robinson, by the way, signed a non-guaranteed contract that becomes guaranteed January 10th. It's approaching Bellinelli. Nice move. Noah, though, able to clean it up.
I want to bring out a big point here. That's their 6th offensive rebound and their 8th point on second chance points.
The Bulls with Noah, with Gibson, with the likes of Ashik in recent years, always been amongst the best rebounding teams in the NBA. Cole drives clearly to the basket.
Right now, he is blowing by Robinson, and I'm telling you, it's easy. And Cole knows it. In the open floor and then in the half-court game.
There's double.
There's your trap. They're automatic.
Robinson way off the mark, battling for the rebound. Badia was so worried about Noah that Dang was able to get it, and they'll reset. The shot just grazed the rim.
Noah's calling for the ball. He has Badia in the post.
Dang can't connect. Dang has had a marvelous season, but his three-point shooting has been down.
No, he's a low 30% shooter, Mike. And we know that when you're the #1 defender, that you've got a major matchup every night, and at that small forward position, you're running all night long.
Bosh. And Noah admits to the personal foul, his first.
Keep an eye on Cole here. You're going to watch what happens as he blows out. See, right now, Robinson's got to go and stop the ball. You got to stop the basketball. You cannot allow the guy to dribble a length of the floor. Make him lay it off. Now there, it's an easy, I'm going to take you off the dribble from the corner. Now, this guy Cole has got a ton of talent. He's struggling with his shot. He's only shooting 36%, but he's excellent on defense, and he's terrific in the open floor.
Cole, just his second year in the NBA out of Cleveland State. I guess he thinks the NBA is kind of easy. First year he wins a ring, gets a nice shiny championship ring. Started off the year great last year and kind of hit a little rookie wall, had his ups and downs, still trying to find his niche in the rotation and his consistency, as most young players do. Bosh puts Miami up by 2.
This group for Chicago right now, you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to how you scored in that first quarter.
Bellinelli. They missed that on the follow from Gibson at a point-blank range.
Now, you'd like to see them in that situation play the board, Mike, not try to swish the shot.
Bosh likes that elbow. Miami back up by 4 despite getting crushed on the board. They had one game they were out rebounded by 29 and still won the game. As Bellinelli, was it deflected? No, says the officials.
They once again, that quick double team, foul line extended on the sideline. And it's happening right in front of the Chicago bench. That's where all the turnovers are coming. Because once that man rolls to the corner, you've got to make a perfect pass because he's wide open.
Eric Spoelstra calls out a set play. We're 3 minutes into the second period. It's been a game of runs so far. Bosh not that time. Nice feed to Boozer. Passing interior passing, that time from Jimmy Butler, has been nice from Chicago.
Mike, they're outstanding. They're the best, in my opinion, best passing front court people. Because as soon as that double team came, Butler gave it up, and the next pass is made for a layup.
Boozer's 6 for 6 from the field. Butler, a good defensive player. Shot clock winding down. Cole's jump shot is good. Oh, Cole, a nice spark off the bench. 6 points in 6 minutes. Battier trying to front Boozer.
Well, you have to get in a better angle, and that is foul line down anytime you're fronted in the post.
Bellinelli drives, lefty, wild shot.
That's his second bad shot once he leaves his feet, Mike.
Cole, not that time, and Butler the rebound. Noah screaming, give me the ball, because he had Ray Allen on him. Ball deflected out of bounds. Another turnover for Chicago as they trail by 4 here early second quarter in Miami.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Brought to you by Taco Bell. Sometimes.
Well, the Miami Heat organization is all about giving back. Our community supports us, so it's our job to make sure that we support our community. When I was young, I always wanted someone to come back to my neighborhood and to give us the inspiration. So I said when I got older that I was going to be that person. When we leave a community-based event, the biggest thing I want people to know about my team is that we truly and genuinely care about our community and about the individuals, that we're not just there for show, that we're there really because this is what's in our heart.
Back in Miami, a beautiful night as the Heat lead by 4. Carlos Boozer off to a terrific start for Chicago. Wade back in the game after sitting for a while. The Heat doing a good job with Wade and LeBron James on the bench, Hubie.
Well, they did a good job mainly because of the turnovers of that second unit, and it allowed them to get out in that fast break game, Mike.
Shane Battier on a nice feed from Wade, and this is the largest lead of the game.
Now you have to be careful now. Your first unit gave you a 4-point lead. All of a sudden now, you're not scoring the basketball, and the bad part, you're not defending.
Heat at 58% from the field against one of the best defenses in the NBA. Boozer, difficult shot, and he is now 7 for 7 from the field. Throw in 6 rebounds as well.
Mike, that's his spot, though. He loves that midpoint area to the sideline, off the baseline area. Tough shot.
Wade, Battier, Bosh on the pull-up.
Well, they hurt you so many ways down inside. They lock the post-up game, no doubt about it, except when LeBron is in there in the post area. But any kind of driving in the kick, their mid-range game is devastating.
Well, they shoot so well at home. In their 17 home games, they're shooting 51% from the field. And Boozer, nope, not that time, but tipped in by Noah.
Now that's Noah's third offensive rebound, and that is their 10th point on second chance shots. And you know that Spoelstra is upset about that. Where's the blocking out?
19-9 right now, the rebounding edge. Wade finding Bosh. Nice pick and roll, and Bosh with a finish.
Great catch, Mike. Great hands. Bosh. We don't talk about his hands enough. He has terrific hands, and then the ability to finish with the baby hook.
Bosh in double figures with 10. Noah. Wade, Miller, Battier, Bosh, and Cole. Cole this time from the right corner. And Boozer with his 7th rebound. Cole with a foul. First team foul with 5:05 remaining in the second. We'll take a timeout. Dwayne Wade and the Heat scoring easily. 59% from the field, but they're getting hurt on the boards. As Erik Spoelstra concerned with the 2010 edge. We'll hear from him when we come back. Thank you, Jalen. Erik Spoelstra's team up by 7 right now. He talked to his team about the rebounding.
Keep battling, keep battling, keep battling. It's a way to get that group rebound down there. That's it, CB, okay? It's going to be a fight all night. You just have to get in the trenches.
You guarantee that it's a fight all night when you play the Bulls.
Absolutely. They'll just keep coming at you. The main thing we said is, can they make the 3-ball? They're now 1 for 8 in the 3-ball.
Boozer double team, somehow gets it out to Dang. Chalmers bodies up on him, pass down low to Noah. Noah able to put it in. They are just so physical down low.
I just love the fact that Dang on that double team, he was double teamed. He looked right for Noah. Noah created the passing lane and then scored once again.
Wade. You see LeBron James back to the game. Had 8 early points before he sat for a good stretch. Shot blocked. But a foul. Butler and Boozer converged. And James will shoot 2. It's on Butler. Ken James playing with a knee contusion and missed practice yesterday. He doesn't miss a lot of practices. Happened in the game on Wednesday. And it's something that obviously when your best player is banged up a little bit, you got to watch a little bit. But the numbers all season long have been just phenomenal.
The main thing is, in the last 2 games, you got to underline the 24 for 27 that he made on the foul line. And you just say to yourself, that's great, because he was struggling in the previous month. You know, he was a little over 60-some-odd% into the low 70s. Now the surge, and because of the fact that he's been working extremely hard on it.
They've been working with Ray Allen. Allen, one of the great free throw shooters ever, has been talking to him a lot. They put in the extra work. Look at James guarding Noah. Oh, tough shot. Nate Robinson got hit and still was able to get it to go.
I'm glad you said he got hit, Mike, because he got a semi-mugged, okay? And what you'd like to see is when a guy makes a tough play like that you reward him.
Wade looking for an opening, finds a little spot and nails the jumper. He's 5 of 6 from the field.
Mike, he's been using that screen going to his left extremely well all night on both sides of the floor. And if you go under the screen, he is going to stop and shoot that jumper.
Boozer. He was floating away on that one as they batted around. Under 3.5 remaining here in the second. Wade lost it, tried to get by Boozer. Here's Robinson racing down against Chalmers. Oh, blocked by James, but a goaltend. That one was above the rim. And Robinson got hit again as he went to the basket.
Well, just watch. Robinson pushed off right there, and then this one is close. I do not think that it was on its way down. You're going to see it right there. LeBron James, the best that we have in the league, in chasing you down on the break from the rear and getting a shot.
You were right. I was wrong. Robinson's the one that initiated the contact on Chalmers.
He did. He pushed up with his left arm.
Shot clock down to 2. Chalmers. Robinson averages 10 points a game in just 21 minutes of play. He can certainly score. He's always shown that throughout his career. They go down low to Noah. No inside. The Boozer poked away. I think Chalmers got a piece of it.
Yeah, there were 2 white shirts right there. And unfortunately, they picked up the deflection.
Miller for 3. Dang pokes it away from Haslam. There's going to be a lot of players sore after this game.
Yeah, well, remember we said, you know, no fast break. No fast break for Chicago. Nate Robinson is pushing the ball, but he has no one running with him. Now, fortunately, they picked that up because of the advantage. Right here. Here it is there. Now, to me, that ball just leveled off. That's my opinion. I don't think it was on the way down.
You don't think it was above the cylinder?
Pardon me?
Well, I think that's right above the cylinder. Bulls down by 3 now with 2:11 remaining. Second quarter from Miami. Time to take a look at our Sprint Unlimited performance. Bulls grinding it out with physical play.
Mike, they're all about the second shot attempts. They're 1 for 8 from the 3-ball, so there's a lot of long rebounds. And you're going to see another one kick off. But what they do is they out-muscle you. They take the physical contact down inside. Now, they already have 9 offensive boards, which have given them 10 points down in close. And that's the reason why they're hanging in this game. And you're going to give them a ton of credit because they do this every single night.
And again, Miami, not a great rebounding team. Wasn't it Vucevic with Orlando had the 29 rebounds against them?
And 20 points, by the way, along with it, right?
That young man can play.
And now that he's getting definite minutes, he's doing a terrific job. His rebounding outstanding, and then also now he's scoring the ball.
Jimmy Butler, who has become a big part of the rotation coming off the bench, completes a three-point play. Butler, the second-year player out of Marquette, a very good defensive player. He's on Wade.
That's right. They're back again. Hey, the pesky guys are right here again.
Wade fires to Chalmers. Bosch in and out. Haslam snuck in and got the offensive rebound. Wade to the basket. Reverse. Draws the foul.
Not only was that a great offensive rebound, one of the very few that has come about at the Miami end. That was their first offensive rebound. But the ball passing was excellent once they received that ball.
Butler with the foul. That's his second. Wade, Bosch, and James all in double figures right now for Miami. Wade leading with 11. Well, the best team in the nation headlines ESPN News coverage of college basketball Saturday at noon. It's Duke hosting the Demon Deacons. Then at 2, Texas and Baylor. Saturday on ESPNU and also live on Watch ESPN. Been a good year for the Currys, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Between Seth and Stephen.
Are they ever?
Wow. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Butler's jump shot won't go. Boozer yet another rebound, his 8th here in the first half. Robinson the fake and the floater.
Nice. I like this, what we're seeing here. They take their time. They get the second shot at rebound. They kick it out. They move it around. The ball faking is getting them into the mid-range jump shooting game.
Yeah, it's impossible to gauge how good Chicago can be this year until Derrick Rose comes back. Again, there's no target date for Rose. They're thinking maybe February, maybe after the All-Star break. It's James puts that one in. But Rose is rehabbing. He's actually on this trip. First time he's traveled with the team this year. And he's been working in non-contact drills in practice. You just can't wait to see that man back on the court playing.
Yeah, also, Mike, come on. Rip Hamilton was off to a great start before he injured his foot. And tonight, he was ragged early, and that's why he's not back in. He's had 4 turnovers.
Noah is fouled. Hamilton right now on the bench. And they've got to watch his minutes. He's had that plantar fasciitis, which can always come to you. We've got the Toyota halftime show coming up with Magic and Bill and Jalen. We'll break down the first half of this one. And then a discussion on Lob City. I would imagine that's Los Angeles. Lakers and the Clippers. That'll be a fun game. All right, I said I was going to ask you just a quick thought. Where are the Lakers right now? What has to change?
Well, I think the shocking thing is they're in 11th place. 11th out of 15 teams in the West. The Clippers, we know, are second. The Clippers have the fast break game, the low post game. They can defend, and then any time that they catch you in transition, they're going to hurt you. Now, at the other end, we know that once again, when you have 2 new offenses within a short period of time, you're going to have problems. Nash is back, it's great. But the main problem still remains transition defense and then half-court defense off the dribble. Those 2 areas they must improve if they're going to do anything, make the playoffs. Remember now, when we say they're 11th, they're behind some pretty good teams.
Hard to believe. Yes. Meanwhile, Noah hits those 2 free throws. He's shooting a career-high 81% from the line with one of the more awkward-looking free throw shots you can see. Chalmers nearly throws it away. Shot clock down to 7. Bosch. 2 to shoot. Battier. Noah lost it, got it back.
Oh, get it out.
That was some terrific defense there from Chicago. And the Bulls will hold it out. for the final shot with a chance to take a lead into the locker room. Butler the turnaround. That's good. And Chicago comes back from 7 down, and they'll lead at halftime. Very impressive performance from the Bulls.
Once again, an excellent defensive surge, and then completing it at the other end with high percentage shots.